Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTJ here to talk about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 93. And there's really nothing much to talk about outside of like the random use of the Broly recap when they didn't even recap like Resurrection F. I don't know why they felt the need when they already showed like a picture of it and stuff. But the main discussion, because look, I'm gonna keep it chill with y'all. Because I feel like I've been trying my best to kind of be a little bit less controversial because, just random harassment, YouTube guidelines and stuff. But I'm here to rustle a little bit of feathers today. I'm going to kind of let my nuts hang just a little bit. Yeah, with this Dragon Ball Super stuff and Dragon Ball stuff, I really haven't felt the need to talk about it sometimes because, we're kind of in this little dry spell here. And I've just been seeing nothing but complaining and whining. And I've been trying to find my balance on like how much content I want to make that I generally want to make, but I don't want to be completely negative and always whining and like just whining all the time. And we're in a place in the Dragon Ball community where you either got people who like nonstop like just glaze over Dragon Ball no matter what type of content it is and justifying whatever Torotaro says, or you got people like, I don't want to say names, but they know who they are, where every day on Twitter they cannot stop talking crap about Dragon Ball Super. They cannot say nothing positive, and all they have is agendas. Again, there's nothing wrong with agendas when you just got something funny to say. Again, that's why, because there's a gotcha guy somewhere. But you talk about Dragon Ball? Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Listen. When I talk about like agendas and stuff, I'm mostly joking. I still like overall Dragon Ball, but there's mad niggas who can't say nothing positive about Dragon Ball Super, and I don't even care if they follow me on Twitter. Like you got like Redhead Henry, where all day every day he's on the community section just finding new things to crap on Dragon Ball Super that we've been heard since like 2017. Or you get on Twitter, you see Bweezy just spending every single day complaining about Dragon Ball Super, but like glazing One Piece. You got those individuals, but then you got some people where they're like, yes, sir, or something like that, where they cannot stop finding anything to justify Dragon Ball Super's writing, despite there's obvious inconsistencies in the writing there. And I just don't want to kind of be like a mix of both, where I'm just constantly like hating on stuff, but also like constantly justifying everything online. So, again, I know people are going to complain because, again, I got to get over the fact that I don't feel like saying people's names or whatever, but I say this stuff all the time. But the main thing here is that Torotaro made some changes to make Dragon Ball Super's Goku make a little bit more sense with Dragon Ball Z's Goku and overall Goku himself. But by making some changes, but still sticking to the overall superhero dialogue, it really didn't fix much in the grand scheme of things. Because yes, they changed the dialogue where Goku pretty much is surprised that Vegeta is even using meditation, because Vegeta's the type to never really train his mind in that way. He's more just focused on like getting better and surpassing like pretty much Kakarot. But Vegeta makes a statement with the updated dialogue of mentioning Moro, Gas, Black Frieza, things like that. But it doesn't really work because he's saying like, yeah, we need to learn we're pretty much all around the same strength, but they use their powers better than us and they relax their bodies. I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, where does Broly relax his body? Every time Broly powers up, I see nothing but veins on this brother's head. Broly is not relaxing. This guy is straining every time he fights. And it would help, like, okay, maybe it was different in the Dragon Ball Super manga's canon, but no, you do a recap and he's fighting just like he did in the movie. So like, no, it's no like controlling power there. And forgive me if I might be wrong here, and also check out my video discussing the Moro arc. I think it's the best Dragon Ball Super arc out right now. But Moro is a magician, a wizard, you might say, a Morlock, a warlock. I mean, he is not a martial artist. Where was he relaxing? When he started fighting Goku and everything, like boy he was straining as much as Goku was. Like that entire little dialogue piece, it worked better in the movie because Jiren is the type of person where he does seem relaxed when he's fighting and he's always meditating. It makes sense with him because he's the only one out of those people, well, I guess Frieza meditates as well, that was meditating. Where does Broly, Moro, and all these people fit with meditation? Gas is a guy who cheated by making a wish. How does that work there? And it kind of goes into the fact that there is rehashing of writing here. You literally have in the same series, you have Vegeta in the manga using like, because Blue has like every freaking weakness in the manga with all these weaknesses before you get perfected Blue. But you have God like using God form, then bursting into Blue and like relaxing your body. And the only cope I have, also if you're still watching and you haven't whined and complained because I mentioned a few names, hit that like button, hit that like button, subscribe. Is that the only cope I have, because people mentioned like back in the original Dragon Ball when Goku was able to conceal his powers and emotions against Champa, or I forgot his name. It's like the king dude in Dragon Ball, or Goku being able to suppress his energy against the Ginyu Force, things like that. It's that maybe it's hard to suppress your energy when you have people at a higher power level as you. Like, for example, I think Whis is probably going to sense Goku's, like, controlling his emotions compared to, like, in the Dragon Ball arc compared to where he's at now. Like, maybe it's, like, higher levels with each arc. That's, like, pure cope, by the way. I don't know if that's really true, but, like, maybe the reason why some stuff is rehashed because it's a little bit harder to do at different levels. But, no, like, here's the thing, man. I'm not, again, like, the real reason why I kind of still stick with Dragon Ball Super's writing from Goku from time to time, because one moment you have these dumb moments here. Well, it's not really dumb. It's just like, it's not really consistent with Goku's character. But then you have moments where Goku's like a fighting genius, where he's able to like predict hits time skip, or he's able to handle gases like random, like, or not gas, granola. I keep forgetting about granola, about granola's like pinpoint attacks. You see moments of genius just like that, where he's like a pure martial arts master. Then you have these moments where they're trying to have Vegeta match Goku in martial arts intelligence, where Goku's been training with masters throughout the entire franchise, while Vegeta just started with Whis and Beerus. But like they keep like giving Vegeta Goku's dialogue, because I remember in the superhero like movie, that's when Goku mentions everyone else they have to fight. But in this one, they gave it to Vegeta just so Vegeta could have a moment, so he can look better than Goku. I feel like right now where Dragon Ball Super and modern Dragon Ball is struggling with is that they have Goku, who's a martial arts master, who's always been a meditative person, always figure out new ways to think outside the box more than Vegeta. And they need Vegeta to somehow match Goku, despite Vegeta never really having a martial arts master until now. And they're trying their best to like close the gap where Goku is just not better, like a better martial artist, and Vegeta is like a little bit more naturally talented because of his bloodline. Now, like Goku's talent is just incredible, and he should be far ahead because of all the masters he's had over the years. They're figuring out new ways to try to have Vegeta seem like, just because he's naturally more intelligent, that he's going to be like a better martial artist. And it's not like a agenda push Vegeta jokes Vegeta fans. No, I'm just being honest. I feel like that's the struggle they've been dealing with for a long time right now. It's trying to figure out ways to keep Vegeta as a rival while Goku's resume is a lot better than Vegeta's, and they've just been struggling in that way. But yeah, man, that's enough of this. Again, people are going to be complaining like, why you say names and blah blah blah. I'm cool with most of these people. Again, they can feel the type of way they want to, but it just, after a point, man, it's like, that's why I'm always going to respect my boy Killafo, because he just doesn't like things, and he doesn't spend his entire life just trying to crap on stuff. He just doesn't like stuff. But when you get the redhead Henrys of the world, things like that, where it's constant agenda push, and again, it could be trolling. If it is, cool, but I hate seeing it all the time. I actually had to leave after a point because, like, yo, what are we doing here? But I do respect anyone who calls stuff out with this stuff, which I'm calling out right now, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, Broly's totally relaxing. But for the rest of this stuff, man, I think everyone can say that we're just waiting for whenever Orange Piccolo and Gohan B shows up. But with that being said, I have a video planned with my boy MJ XTV. If you're still watching, you know, hit that like button, subscribe. That should be coming out. Ultra Ego Vegeta versus Orange Piccolo. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think wins if you've been watching this long. And yeah, man, SonTJ, peace. Love you all.